Francis, do you have any food? My family's starving. You know the food pantry didn't give me enough to last a week, much less a month.
Martel, I don't get another paycheck for 2 weeks, and I barely have enough food until then.
Please, Francis, you know I have it the worst around.
You and millions of others.
You can't just...
Have I shown you where I live?
No.
Come with me. What are you doing in my apartment again?
What? I like this small apartment.
Out! Now!
Just get an apartment and get the stairwell at the end of the hall.
Here we are, my one-room apartment.
I will admit, my apartment is a little bigger, but this is still quite spacious for one person.
You live in a newer apartment. My apartment is old. I work a vital job. One that has the highest pay that an average person can ask for. Yet I can only afford this because I still need to put food on the table, unlike you. This leather coat was passed on by my great-grandma. I never have made enough money to afford a new leather coat.
Well, why do you get paid so little?
This government is draconic and stingy. This apartment was built in the 1920s and it doesn't even have air conditioning. Even worse, the wiring's so messed up they won't even let us install new air conditioning units. If we can even afford it.
Can't we just force our politicians to improve our living conditions?
Oh please, the politicians? The houses are just filled with a plethora of criminals.
How?
Senator Duggery and his money laundering. Representative Hubert putting non-violent drug offenders into prisons. And Representative Higginbotham keeping our violent offenders out of prisons.
Well, what can we do about it?
Just us? Well, nothing.
No, just no. So let me get this straight. There's nothing we can do.
Yes, by ourselves. That doesn't mean we can't change public opinion.
What?
Right now, we live in a society where the people are conditioned to not revolt against authority, even when they are trampled on. However, we are starting to notice a change.
So, what are you suggesting?
We could influence a society that has had enough of this corruption and will not stand for it. We can slowly, over time, change society to be less tolerant of government corruption.
How can we change it now? I don't think me and my family can survive much longer.
As I said, nothing. We are stuck in this situation indefinitely. Unless society itself changes, we will be stuck under the thumb of oppression with no feasible escape.
So not only am I at risk of starving, I know this will not end anytime soon.
Go ask my neighbor. He tends to have a little extra food on hand.
Okay.
Honestly, I have no idea how long I can hold on myself. Martel, I don't get my another paycheck for another 2 weeks, and I barely have enough food.
Whoa,